This summer has not been kind to our 7-seater Tesla Model Y. As you can see, it's quite filthy right now, has bugs all over it, and the exterior is a mess because we just got back from a ranch, which I'll put a card to above later when that video is published. And the interior of our car is no exception. You can see there's tons of dirt and dust on the doors and the sills, and the interior is kind of a mess. If you can see down here, we got the dirty floor mats that came with the car. Here in the back, you can see the kids have tracked in all kinds of filth. And so to help us keep the car cleaner and more easily in the future, BASENOR sent us out this set of floor mats that is for a 7-seater Model Y. I'm going to unbox this real quick and show you the floor mats, and then we'll get them installed. What came here in the box is this biggest one right here that goes across the back of the car. And these are made out of more of a rubber, a hard rubberized material, rather than the carpet that comes with the cars. And that carpet is so much harder to keep clean, harder to vacuum. These can be just lifted out of the car easily and hosed off. Then this one is for the third row. It's got an interesting shape there because of the mechanism on the floor for the seats to slide forward and backward. It has to have these cuts in it. Here are all of the pieces of floor mat laid out on my lawn, and I'm going to work on getting the car cleaned, and then I'm going to be putting it in and showing you the final result. This is the third row of our Model Y, and this is one of the places where I'm most excited to have floor mats, because it doesn't come with any floor mats down here, and you can see that it gets quite filthy with the children here in the third row. So the floor mats are now going to cover this area a little bit right there and that right there. I have finished putting down the floor mats in the back of the Model Y. So you can see here they have a piece that goes over the sub-trunk opening of the Model Y. And then they have two that go onto the back of these seats. And they have cutouts right here for your attachment point for car seats, right there and right there. They have a Velcro type material on the bottom that makes it so that they really stick down. So when you bring the seat up, like that, they stay attached to the back, even though it's kind of even tilted back. It has the Velcro on there to hold it in place. So this is obviously nice for if you have cargo in here to help protect the surfaces of the Model Y. And also if something gets really dirty right here, you can just peel these out and just toss them out of the car, maybe hose them off, and then put them back over here. Here in the third row of the Model Y, this is what that piece looks like that covers the floor. So you can see it's just from right here, right where it starts going up, and it goes to about right here. And when this seat is folded down, now with the chair all the way back, you can see that the floor mat is covering where their feet would be. And then when you tilt the seat back forward again, it helps to cover the area that they walk over to get out. Now, I kind of wish that I had something that covers the carpet right here, because this gets trampled pretty badly as kids are getting in and out of the third row right there. But I'm happy to have a floor mat now here that will help to contain the filth, and we can just pick this up and take it out and then dump all the garbage out of it that has accumulated here from the kids. And this is how the floor mat looks on the middle row. I really love how it is contouring to all of the facets of this area in the back, and it goes up the sides a few inches. So it really will help to contain things, and when you're lifting it out, it won't fall off as easily, right? And it's also covering the carpet that goes up the side a little bit. So yeah, I'm very happy with the look of this. It's a very clean, custom look to the Model Y. And this is how the driver's seat floor mat turned out. And you can see these other floor mats, like the three in the back, have a Velcro type material on the bottom, but these in the front, it's a textured pattern, but there's no Velcro here, but it still stays in place completely firmly because it's pushed up against the edges on all sides. One thing I really like about this is that the factory floor mat, this carpet, has a seam right here, and it's just a piece of carpet that goes up there, and then a piece that comes up over there, and this corner is exposed, and it's quite the magnet for just junk to build up right here. And now this is one continuous piece of rubber all the way through around that bend right there. And this will help to keep things really contained. Frankly, I'm going to just leave these in year round because we get a lot of gravel and dirt in the summer, and then obviously in the winter you have the snow build up and other things from slushy feet. And this will be really great to have, especially in the driver's seat, because this is the spot that always gets used in the car. And this is how the passenger side floor mat turned out, pretty much the same as the driver's side, except that it's a little bit simpler up here. But it's going to be nice anyway, obviously keeping the dirt contained, because this got dirty as well. The last mat is for the bottom of the frunk. And as you can see, our frunk does get kind of messy as well, frankly, because I'm putting dirty and dusty charging cables back in, or the pump that might have been on the ground or whatever. So I'm going to take all this stuff out, clean it up a little bit, and I'll put the mat back in, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's my cleaned up frunk, and this is how well it fits in here. Pretty much just drop it and then push it down, and it's snug against the edges. And this will be helpful to stop things from rattling around or sliding around so much in the frunk. We've now had the floor mats in the Model Y for a couple of weeks, and so I just wanted to show you how it's been holding up. You can see here there's some dirt, and what's really nice about these is that you can just kind of shake it really quickly and easily, and the dirt just falls off. Unlike carpet, where the carpet tends to let grit and things cling to it, this is more of a smoother, harder material. It does have some texturing, as you can see, but things fall off of it. And then, of course, like I said, you can always just rinse these off. So this one up here is doing pretty good as well. And then coming around to the third row, you can see there is some stuff that's accumulating right there onto the floor mat, and that's nice that it'll be easier to clean, and it'll vacuum up much more readily once we do that. Looking at the middle row, you can see we've got some dirt and scuff marks starting to build up, and that's what it's here for. And then here is the driver's floor mat, which is the one that always gets used because someone always has to drive. And then coming around over here, this is the passenger side, and it actually right now is the one that has the most dirt buildup. And what's really nice about these is that you can just simply lift them out and just kind of dump the dirt onto the ground just like that. And then I'm going to demonstrate rinsing these off as well, since that's one of their selling features. Now, obviously, potentially you could just get a hose and lay them all out at the same time, but I'm just going to turn on my water here from the hose bib. And it just easily sprays off all of the dirt. Just like that. Just running some water over it simply. It's now looking really clean, and I can dry this off and then put it back in the car. I'm very happy with these floor mats and how well they fit in the car and how sturdy and resilient they are for being able to pull out of the car and just rinse them off and put them back. It'll make keeping the car clean much easier in the future, because as you may know, carpet just tends to hold on to the grit that gets into it, and you have to scrub at it with a vacuum, and it's so much nicer to be able to just pull out the floor mat and just even bang it off and put it back a lot of the times. And then when we go on road trips, we're pretty much living out of the car, so there's a lot more traffic in and out of the car, and it tends to get dirtier really fast. And it'll be a great peace of mind on our next road trip knowing that I have these floor mats in here. And as well as when the winter approaches and we're walking through snow and slush, getting in and out of the car, it'll be easier to clean at that time. BASENOR has configurations of this floor mat for the various Teslas and seating configurations. So I will include a link in the description below to the set that we installed, but you can click through the various options and pick the option for the floor mats of the model of Tesla that you have. With that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.